Sup everyone, I'm Female Otaku, and I'm here to review episode 3 of Gakkou Gurashi, or School Live, and this was such a good episode, okay? This is definitely the best episode so far, and so far it is my favorite episode. This was great, okay? So much happened, and before I begin with this review, I've got to say that last week a couple of people were theory crafting on a couple of things. One thing is if Megune was a part of Yuki's delusions, and I think after this episode, we can see that she is definitely not a delusion. Megune is real. And another thing people theory crafting were about was Yuki's uniform and why her uniform is different from everybody else. People thought maybe it has to do with her being crazy, but I think after this episode, I don't think that's the reason why her uniform is different. Because you see, she's the same age as Kurumi, and I think the other girl's name is Uri. And Mikun, she's not the same age. She's younger than everybody else. But the other girls are the same age. And so we saw over in the flashback, over in Megune's class, Yuki had the same uniform as all the other people in her class. So I just think the only reason why she has this different uniform from the other girls is because, not because of her delusions, but because of her innocence. And I think everybody else has, you know, like a battle uniform, like they understand what's going on, they understand that this is real, but Yuki, she's kind of all like, I'm naive, I'm a little girl, and I'm my way, like that's her. But why would that explain the other guys' uniforms? Maybe it's just a class thing, maybe Yuki's class is the only class that has that uniform, I don't know, but that's all I could come up with thus far. I don't know. If you guys have anything else about why she has a different uniform from everybody else, then I'd like to know. But anyway, back with the review. So, we got to learn about Megune and how she got scolded for not establishing a proper relationship with her students. Like, it wasn't anything inappropriate. It's just the fact that she was kind of treating them like equals and as friends instead of as teacher, student. Listen, like, it wasn't like that. And I understand, because we've had all sorts of teachers, you know, if, like, I'm in high school, but, you know, I'm on summer vacation right now, but, you know, I have, like, the cool teachers who will be all like, hey, sup, bro, just remember, don't follow me on Facebook, but I'll still call you bro, and then you have the teachers that are all like, okay, sit down, listen, I'm the boss, you're the student, pay attention, like, then you have those kinds of teachers. So, Megune kind of wants to be more of the cool teacher, she kind of wants to let them know that, listen, I can be your friend, you can come to me with anything. And those teachers are really nice. And you saw how Kurumi went to her for, like, love advice. No, that was really nice. I like her relationship with the girls. It's good. It's good. Now, what I really loved is that we got to see the afternoon of the zombie apocalypse. Woo, that's nice, that's nice. I have a question. How is this disease transmitted exactly? Because, you see, when when Kurumi, she was stabbing her senpai, that sounds weird, when Kurumi was stabbing her senpai, his blood ended up on her face. And normally with zombies, now of course, as like I said last week, there's many different forms of zombies, and no matter what anime or book or movie you watch, there are many different forms of zombies, but normally, if their blood gets on you, you slowly transform into a zombie. But this didn't happen with Kurumi, so I don't know about this. I guess you can only be transformed if you get bitten, but then again, we saw last week that the senpai, he wasn't bitten unless you turn into zombie really slow if you get bitten. I don't know, I want to find out more about the zombies. And we actually did find out a little bit more about the zombies. They're strong. These guys are strong. Okay. So, that's another thing that we learned. Now, Yuki and the zombies. Ooh, I love that so much. I love it when you get to see a person go insane. I may sound pretty evil at the moment, but I really do. It's so entertaining. I sound like a madman right now. But anyway, you just saw her, like, with the hat. She's like, what's going on? I don't understand this. And I'm like, yes, descend into madness. I'm a terrible person. I'm like, I can't even, man. I can't even. But you got to see, we still need to see more about what happened about the afternoon of the attack. For we saw that Mikun was not with them at the time, okay? And I actually found out that Mikun, she doesn't come in till later in the manga. So I think we're going to get to find that out next week, which is great because Mikun's like one of the best girls. Like, I like all of them, really. My top two are really Mikun and Kurumi. They're best girls. But I like them all. And yeah, that was this episode. I can't wait to find out how the girls ended up escaping from the roof, okay? And more about how they decided to live their lives. This is interesting, and I'm so intrigued. This is episode 3, so you know that's the episode where people decide whether or not we should stick with the series. For me, I'm totally sticking with this anime. So, catch me later as I review Hitalia, The World Twinkle. Well, I'll be reacting to it. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.